the big elephant in the room with generative AI is privacy, right? And we started to, again, start talking a lot about it here in terms of, private models, public models, and a lot of organizations have been struggling, for example, since the introduction of things like GDPR. Now we're starting to talk about the use of generative artificial intelligence, and then the privacy considerations of that. And then the privacy considerations of that, I know McKinsey, you're an Aussie in the EU, so you're like a walking nightmare for somebody trying to deal with your data, right? So when you start to look at the privacy aspect of this, especially when we start seeing things like, again, I'll use the EU as an example, right? So you've got like the EU legislation or the proposed legislation in the EU around the use of generative AI in the workplace or in public spaces. You're having those same kinds of discussions in places like the United States.